Today we're making bacon stuffed mushrooms. We're going to start off by cooking up about 1 cup of bacon until it's nice and crispy. After it's fully cooked, we're going to take it off the heat and set it to the side to cool. While our bacon is cooling, we're going to wash and dry this entire package of mushrooms. If you run across a mushroom that looks like this, don't discard it. We'll need to operate, but she can be saved. For the rest of the mushrooms, we're going to carefully break off the stems. These mushrooms can start to split under pressure, so I like to grasp the entire mushroom, particularly around the edges, to help give the mushroom some support while I take out the stems. I'm definitely not squeezing the mushroom. I just have a slightly firm grip on it so it doesn't go anywhere while I twist and pull. Grab your smallest spoon and carefully scoop out the stem. Make sure you give your mushroom plenty of support while you do this. Oh, you're doing great. I'm so proud of you. Mushroom of the year. Hooray! You did it. Woohoo! But sometimes, no matter how awesome the praise, not every mushroom makes it out of the operating room. Take your stems and any remaining mushrooms that are too small to stuff, like this one, and chop them up extremely fine. The only part of the mushroom we don't want to use would be the tough ends of the stems, basically the part that dried out. Now we're going to cook our mushrooms on the stove in the same pan that we used to cook up our bacon. Normally I would add some butter, but since there's still some bacon grease in the pan, that will work. To the pan, we're also going to add in our crushed garlic, about 1 tablespoon's worth. On medium-high heat, both should cook up fairly quickly. It's time to assemble our filling. To the bowl, we're going to add in 8 ounces of softened cream cheese. By now our bacon should be cool enough to handle. Simply chop it all up or annihilate it in a small food processor. Add the bacon to the cream cheese. Toss in your mushrooms and garlic. Add 1/4 of a cup of Parmesan cheese, 1/4 of a teaspoon of black pepper, 1/4 of a teaspoon of cayenne pepper, and 1/4 of a teaspoon of onion powder. Mix everything together. You can either place your mushrooms on a rack like this, or in a cast iron skillet like the recipe suggests. My cast iron skillet is in desperate need of some TLC, so we're going to use this rack instead. It's time to stuff our mushrooms. You can either use a spoon, which in my experience can get slightly messy, or you can use a piping bag. If you don't have a piping bag, perhaps a strong gallon Ziploc bag might work. Hopefully it won't bust on you. Lastly, we're going to sprinkle the top with some shredded mozzarella cheese. Into the oven it goes for 20 minutes at 350 degrees. I will leave a link to the recipe in the description box below for those of you that want to give this recipe a try. As always, thank you for joining me today, and if you like this video and would like to see more, please like and subscribe to my channel.